Mr. Krabs, I don't know if
Take your time.
There is a lot that goes into creating the perfect roller coaster experience. For some, it's all about the stats, right? How tall is it? How fast does it go? How long is it? For others, a ride is only as good as its theme. Some rides are designed to look interesting and beautiful. Some have amazing onboard audio, and others tell a great story.
Whatever the reason may be, when it comes down to it, sometimes you just go on a ride and you'll just never forget it.
And it's the ride that you will go on again and again and again. Today, Mia and I wanted to share our combined list of our 5 favorite roller coasters that we have ever been on, and attempt to explain why these are our favorite.
Because we do have some hot takes.
Yes, but that's why you're here. You're here to judge us. I know that. Do it in the comments. We welcome it.
Coward. And for this list, we are making it a combined list between Joel and I.
The both of us.
So because this is a combined list, there are some coasters gonna be left out. For example, he is a fake fan and has never ridden Steel Vengeance.
I know, it is my greatest shame in life. I am now exposed as a fake fan.
Take that shirt off.
And if you think we didn't mention a coaster, it's likely that we just haven't been on it, so...
You El Toro fans being like, what about El Toro?
I want to ride it, okay?
Okay.
I just haven't been to New Jersey ever in my entire life. So, without any further ado, let's get into our list.
Aw, everyone's gonna hate me.
Coming in at number 5 on our list is a personal favorite of ours, The Beast.
I can already just sense the people clicking off this video in disgust.
Yes, I will acknowledge that, objectively speaking, there are some rides out there, many rides out there, that in terms of the layout of the ride themselves, the speed, the stats, all of those different things, the airtime, that will outclass The Beast in just about every category.
Except for length.
Except for length. You're not beating The Beast there.
No.
But where The Beast truly holds our heart, specifically my heart. Mia wanted to put Mystic Timbers here, but I fought for The Beast.
Listen.
And you didn't love her the way I did.
Katara.
I was with you, but it just hurt me a little bit not to include Mystic Timbers.
Yeah, or Lightning Rod.
Or
it was
Lightning
also very
Rod.
close to
Yeah.
making this. But The Beast, as we've described before, is all about the experience that it gives you. Yes, you're not going the fastest, but The Beast takes you on a journey. Just the thought of reaching the top of that first lift hill that may take 6 minutes to get to the top of. But when you do get to the top, you look out over the forest in front of you. The trees have this fog of the clouds descending down onto them. Maybe the sun is setting in the distance. And then you go down that lift hill and you go on an adventure.
Into the tunnel.
And then, not only that,
Another tunnel.
and then, not only that, but just as you think, wow, this has been a great ride experience, I bet we're going back to the station now. There's a second lift hill. And I told Mia, as we were discussing The Beast, and she was making her case for Mystic Timbers, I was making the case for The Beast, that the very fact that we're having this discussion with a ride that was built in the modern day versus a ride that was built in 1979 proves that The Beast has earned its spot on this list. I rest my case.
You're talking like I don't like The Beast when I'm wearing this shirt!
I'm off to the Leaky Cauldron for a few butterbeers if you need me. I'll meet you when you're all done.
Alright, coming in at number 4 on our list is the critically acclaimed Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. There is a reason why this is the most expensive roller coaster ever built. The animatronics, the theming, just the pure fun of the multiple launches.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind now costs more.
Okay, but that's just because they had to hire all those actors. I know it's a less thrilling ride, but it's just pure fun.
And in my opinion, there is no ride that tells a story with all of the elements that you'll see in a story, just like Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure does. From the very start, you're greeted with the warm voice of Rubeus Hagrid in your ears as he announces that he's about to take you on an adventure, on a tour through the Forbidden Forest on these magical motorbikes. You'll pass through, you'll see him in his shack, dealing with a blast-ended Scroot. Then you'll move on and see different creatures, different aspects of the movies that you'll recognize. And not only that, the ride includes twists and turns that if you're riding it for the first time, you will not see them coming.
If you know nothing about this ride, don't research it before you go on it. There are a lot of surprises that really take you off guard.
So part of the magic of this ride is that as you're waiting in the queue line, you only really see just like a small percentage of it. It's hidden. So if you're riding it for the first time, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So that is why Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure clocks in at number 4 on our list.
Speed. I am speed.
Number 3. This is also a somewhat unpopular opinion.
Is it?
Kinda.
I would think that people would love this ride, but Top Thrill Dragster comes in at number 3 on our list.
And I don't know what the new version's gonna be like. If you're watching this in like 2027, tell me how it is.
Tell us how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know Top Thrill Dragster is really a one-trick pony. It's about the speed and it's about the height.
But I just really like that trick it does.
That pony knows a great trick.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. And it executes that trick perfectly. There's something about that just little lap bar that's over
like
you. At that height and at that speed, you feel so free as your cheeks are being pressed into the back of your face. It's wonderful. It's one of those rides that every time you see it in person, you're just reminded, wow, look how huge that is.
Like that new video that Cedar Point released about it opening in 2024, I was just watching, I'm like, that thing is huge.
It's so huge, it takes up half the length of the entire park. It's amazing. So that is why Top Thrill Dragster is number 3 on our list.
And Princess Daisy likes purple. I like purple too, but my favorite color, guess what mine is?
Now we have number 2.
The runner-up.
The runner-up, the only RMC on this list, Iron Gwazi.
Man, talk about doing the whip.
You're keeping that in. Yeah, this ride is very whippy. This is, without a doubt, the whippiest ride I've ever been on.
It has an intensity unlike any other.
I believe one of the elements on the ride is called an alligator death roll. The pacing is just immaculate.
In that it doesn't stop at any point.
It doesn't stop.
In so many rides, there are little points on brake runs or anything like that where you feel a little bit of downtime in the ride.
And it's getting slower.
It's getting slower and slower as you get through the ride. There are a lot of rides like that, but not with Iron Gwazi.
No, it just hauls.
It's not the longest ride in the world, but it is hauling the entire time, whipping you around back and forth. You're getting airtime.
It's intense.
It is probably the most intense ride on our list. And that is why Iron Gwazi is number 2 on our list. Now, before we get into our final coaster, our top coaster, the best coaster that we have ever been on and would like to share with you at this moment, right now. We wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all of you who regularly watch our videos. It really means a lot to us, especially for those of you who have subscribed.
You're our pals.
I mean, and if you're not subscribed, like...
Press the button! Not yet! What are you waiting for?
Anyway, thank you all again for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying it so far. And without any further ado, let's get to our number 1 coaster.
Wait.
This town isn't big enough for 2 supervillains.
Oh, you're a villain, all right.
just not a super one.
Yeah? What's the difference?
I tell them the Raptors are dangerous. They say put a roller coaster in the paddock. What could go wrong?
Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure. I mean, this is definitely the most sleek looking ride on our list. It's so sleek.
For me, what truly makes this the optimal, the premier, the best roller coaster experience out there is that it combines the quality of the theming of Hagrid's with the intensity and the thrills of Iron Gwazi. I mean, what more could you ask for in a ride?
From the moment you step into the plaza, you have the roller coaster going above you, to the side of you. You have the grand entrance with 2 velociraptors perched with
and
fire.
Flames on either side.
Yes, I mean the presentation.
Oh man! I'm still geeking out about it.
And then there's the coaster itself. I mean, come on. All of the elements blend together for the perfect, intense, comfortable coaster experience.
This is the most comfortable ride on the list.
The seats, intimate, went above and beyond.
They're like sofas.
I know that's a really weird thing to be talking about when talking about our favorite coaster, but it's important to me.
The seats. I mean, there's 2 great launches. There's a top hat with great airtime. There's that Mosasaurus roll.
At the end,
the cherry on the top.
We were once listening to some people as they were walking off the ride, and there was a guy in front of us, and he was like, man, that roll at the end, that should be illegal. That's how great it was.
That's how great it is. When people are complaining that the ride should be illegal, that's when you know it's a good ride.
That's when you know.
Except for Son of Beast, but that's a different story.
I love the Son of Beast. It would be number 0.5 on my list. So that's it. That is our list of our top 5 favorite rides that we have ever been on. We know that we have disappointed many of you out there, and perhaps a few weirdos like us, you have thoroughly enjoyed our list and been like, you know, these guys, they're great. They have great taste. Magnificent taste. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too, kind sir or madam, have spectacular taste.